Hello and welcome back to my channel for another review with Wish Draws Travel with Kirsten. Today we have a video about the Contemporary Resort and specifically the club level at the Contemporary. This is the main building at the Contemporary, which is where the club level is located. This is back behind the resort where some of the family fun is situated, and we will go over that a little bit more in detail later on in this video, but to just kind of give you a view of the grounds of the Contemporary, which is one of the deluxe resorts that Disney has to offer. The Contemporary is located just outside of the Magic Kingdom. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, give me some advice if you have anything that you would like me to do a video on. So the club level at the Contemporary is located up on the 12th floor, which is where this video is coming from. This view specifically is from the little cafe area that the club level has access to, which we will go a little bit more in detail about that here in just a few minutes as well. But right outside the window, you see this theme park view. You get a view there of the Magic Kingdom Castle. That was Space Mountain off to the side, and you can actually watch the fireworks from here. In the evening, you would have a perfect panoramic view of those fireworks. They actually pump the music from the fireworks into that little lounge as well. Over there you see the Wilderness Lodge there on the left corner, and you can see the monorail running in the distance as well. So this is a perfect view of much of the Disney grounds. You can see Splash Mountain over there as well. So club level is a little bit more expensive than your regular room cost. To get to the club level, you actually have to scan either your ticket or your Magic Band to get up to that access to that level. And then you will have cast members that are greeting you. Here we were walking into our room. The club level rooms at the Contemporary have an Incredibles theme, the movie The Incredibles. So you'll see their suits there in the back of the closet. There are robes there for you to use while you are there. There is storage, whatever you need from that perspective. All Disney resorts rooms have safes as well, so there would be a safe. There's extra storage here. There you can see the safe at the bottom that you would have access to. There is a coffee maker in the room. There is a small refrigerator in the room, ice bucket for your ice, and then there's plenty of places in this particular room that you have available to you to sit down and to take a look around. There's the refrigerator and plenty of space. Here we have the bathroom, which is separated. You have the commode room, and then you have the shower room. Very spacious shower. There is all of the products that you would need as well. Here is sink, double sinks, so when you have more than one person in your travel party, you have plenty of space. There was a couch that was plenty of room for us to sit on and eat. There was 2 queen-size beds in our room. And then you have the balcony. Our balcony was not a park view. This was a lake view, which is a view of Bay Lake. You'll see even all the little details, even in the curtains. There were Incredibles theming there as well. So that's a little fun extra. As you open up the balcony, there are a couple chairs out here for you to sit on. That space over there is Bay Lake Tower. That is a different category of rooms at the Contemporary. You see there are boats down there that you can rent. We will talk a little bit more about that in the future. There's the pool, which at the opening of the video is what you saw. Those are additional rooms for the Contemporary out there. That is the garden view. You can see one of the boats that are sailing out there as well. Those are boats that are going to take you from like the Wilderness Lodge over to Magic Kingdom. This is the lounge that is there for the guests that are staying on the club level. And there are several different servings throughout the day. There are breakfast foods in the morning. There is plenty of coffee. This is going to be the lunchtime fare. You see there's corn and mashed potatoes and chicken nuggets for the kids. There's plenty of options for deli sandwiches. This changes every day. The food is provided by the restaurants there at the Contemporary. There's veggies and dip. There's little shrimp salad. Plenty of things for you to choose from, little bites. There are also sandwiches and unlimited sodas and everything else. Here is outside back by the pool, there is an area called the Sandbar where you can go in and you can get foods here, you can get drinks here while you are enjoying a day at the resort. Sometimes people like to have a pool day. There's plenty of options here. If you are preferring to have something to drink or if you would like something to eat, there are plenty of options here. The cast members are super friendly. There's Frank. He wanted to say hi on camera, so we want to give out a shout out to him as well. So this was just one of the offerings out there. Now we're going to cut to Steakhouse 71. This is one of the restaurants that is located within the Contemporary. This is their special lemonade drink. It is just lemonade. This is very kid friendly. It was one of my favorite things to do while we were there on this particular trip. But you see there's a little Mickey mold at the top, and what is going to happen is you drop that in and it actually changes the flavor and the color of the lemonade. It's fun for the kids. It was fun to be an adult as well, to just watch it, and it was actually quite delicious. It was very sweet. It kind of had a regular lemonade, and then it was like a raspberry fruity flavor that added to it. So you see it is starting to change color, which was a lot of fun to watch. There was a family there that had kids and sitting next to us that they just thought it was a load of fun to watch their lemonade change colors. So at this moment, we actually sat in the bar area rather than having a reservation to sit down. The bar area is open to all ages. You do not have to be 21 and over to sit here. And they have a smaller menu option. Those are the crab cakes there that were amazing. Macaroni and cheese, and then we've got a filet slider with waffle fries. We were not after a huge meal at this point. We just wanted something light to kind of carry us over before we headed to actually the Halloween party, because this was recorded back in August of 22. This is the chocolate cake that you can get there at Steakhouse 71. We opted to bring it upstairs and enjoy it from the lounge on the club level, and as you can see there was a cup of espresso, which my husband really took an affinity for. There was unlimited espresso there on the club level as well, but that chocolate cake was absolutely amazing. Highly recommend if you are in the Contemporary to stop by Steakhouse 71 and get a piece of that chocolate cake. So if you are staying at the Contemporary, you have a lot of options if you are going to take a pool day. If you're going to take a day where you are not going to visit the parks, there are plenty of things that you can do. You can see there's a fireworks cruise. You can do bass fishing. You can rent boats. You can rent you can rent the pontoon boat there at the bottom. There's just endless amount of fun. There are picture opportunities. There is the pool. There are more than one pool there at the Contemporary that you can swim in. There's water slides. There's a volleyball court, a sand volleyball court. We're going to kind of walk around there. You can see out to Bay Lake. There's pool tables. There was the life-size checkers that you saw at the beginning of the video. Just about anything you could want to do to just kind of pass your time. There's a lot of fun. You can see it is not very crowded at all. This was in the middle of the day during the week, and it was not busy at all. It was a little more crowded over by the pool area, but here you can see it was wide open, that we could have just hopped right up and played pool and had a good time with that as well. If you are going to do one of the boat rentals, that is where the pontoon boats reside, that you can take out there on Bay Lake, and you can take it over to the Grand Floridian. You can take it over to the Wilderness Lodge area as well. So there's a lot of walking paths that you can take a gander all around the Contemporary. We had a lot of fun just kind of walking around and exploring the grounds. Even though it was warm out, you get a breeze off of the lake that didn't make it quite so bad. So it was much cooler than even being in the parks for the day, which made it nice. So there is one of the water slides at one of the pools that are there. The water slides was attached to just one of the pools in that area. There was also a younger child area. If you have young kids that aren't quite swimmers yet, that was more of like a splash area. It's not going to be very deep for them as well. There is a beautiful view of the full Contemporary Resort, Bay Lake Tower, all the way out into Bay Lake. It's just a beautiful resort. It was definitely worth the price. We loved how it was situated so close to Magic Kingdom. We actually walked over there multiple times. It was quicker than taking the monorail. The monorail runs right through the middle of the resort, which is fun as well. You can walk out your door of your room and you can just look over the edge and see the monorail. So this again is back towards This is going to be a view off of the balcony that is part of the little cafe there on the club level. There's the Grand Floridian over there to the left, and then you have Wilderness Lodge, and then you get back over here to Magic Kingdom. So again, we are wrapping up kind of where we started, and you can see all of Magic Kingdom Park there, so you can see how those fireworks would be going off right above Cinderella's castle, and you would have such a perfect view of that. You can even stand out here on the balcony, or you can do it from inside where you would be in temperature controlled room if you didn't want to be out in the warm air of the evening. You could be inside where it would be air conditioned and you would be nice and cool, and there are seats there that you can watch the fireworks outside the window as well. So overall, the value that you get for the club level is you have unlimited access to sodas, you have unlimited access to bottles of water, you have unlimited access to espresso. Now, some of those will shut down overnight when there aren't anybody there to kind of help them, but they also have happy hour where they provide champagne for guests that want to partake of that. There are the different types of meals. There are peanut butter and jelly sandwiches available all day long. There are snacks available all day long in a refrigerator there that you have access to 24 hours a day. So if you look at it from that perspective, it is such a value for what you are able to get, and it is a lot of fun to have such close proximity to the parks. You have the monorail that you can get over to Epcot, or walk or monorail over to Magic Kingdom. You can pop over to Grand Floridian if you want. You can pop over to Wilderness Lodge and just enjoy your stay. So we hope you enjoyed this video about the Contemporary, specifically the club level. And if we can help you in the future, please reach out. Thanks so much.